everybody, and welcome back once again to Let's Play Fallout. I'm just going to turn my camera and my screens a little tiny bit because the angle is slightly wrong. There we go, that's a bit better. Get myself a bit more in the centre. So if I look like I'm from something out of the mafia because my glasses are a bit tinted, sorry. I've just been out walking in this lovely sunny weather we're getting today. Which is a rarity, even though it's July. You'd think it was the middle of April, the amount of rain is happening. But anyway, so I went for a bit of a wander, and yeah, my glasses were all tinted. And as I got back from my wander, I was like, right, it's time for some Fallout. Oh, so I'm not even ready. I was that eager to play, I hadn't even got settled properly. I'm not even taking my belt off so that I can breathe. I haven't even waited for my glasses to come back to normal. I'll just come straight in. That's how eager I am to get cracking here. There is a little bit of reflection of the sun on my screen, unfortunately. Makes it a bit difficult to see. But anyway, because it's dark in the game, of course. Anyway, before we press on with today's session, a couple of things, well, maybe about 3 or 4 things actually, so bear with me on this one. First of all, hello, webcam time. So I think now's the time, given that we've had a couple of streams of this, that we switch it up to the next level of our progress through YouTube, which was to introduce picture-in-picture, which occurred first with Dead Space, way before the OBSs out there, where you had to actually do a little bit of faffing around to get a webcam in your game footage. It required me to record my webcam footage using one recording software, my game using another, my sound using a third, and then merging them all together in Sony Vegas. It was a bit of a pain, but you ended up getting Dead Space picture-in-picture, which was a great game to do it because it was a horror game, so you got to see all my reactions live. So it was good fun. So to mark that, it's kind of new transition on the channel, you know, webcam footage for the first time. We're there now, so the remainder of the Fallout videos will have my ugly mug on them. Okay, so be that a good thing or a bad, I'll leave that up to you to decide. So that's that. The video lengths will increase to 30-minute videos now, so each session will be 2 30-minute videos, there or thereabouts, and that's probably the longest length of video that I'm going to do. I think for this game, 30-minute videos is pretty decent. So that's what we'll do going forward. I will continue with the occasional stream of this too, just because I'm really loving this game right now. So that's how it's going to progress going forward. So that's the first thing. Second thing, 2A. Yesterday we streamed this, as I'm recording this today, and we went to the Glow, and which was a good fun place. And I remember saying at the time that there's got to be a way to get past these sentries, because they're really powerful, and every level was filled with them, and we had only 3 plasma grenades, which proved to be very useful, or pulse grenades, which proved to be very useful in destroying the ones on level 5. But had we had to have fought our way out of there, it would have been now impossible. And remember that talking computer that we played chess with? Well, there was an option on there to look at the security, if you remember, and when you turn the power on, you can actually turn the security sentries off from that computer. So there was a way to deactivate them without having to do what we did, which was pretty much destroy them all before they activated. Which actually worked out well, because we got experience for that, and we got a sniper rifle and some weapons to sell as well, so it worked out in the end. So that was that. Also, whilst down there on level 5, the eagle-eyed amongst you, nobody was eagle-eyed in the stream because they didn't mention it when I was playing. Like, you've missed something. Look, there's about 8 lockers on the wall over there. Really? Is there? Oh, there is. Yeah, them little lockers that are built into the wall. There were about 8 of them, and I missed them all. Which was very frustrating, because there's some decent stuff in them. I think there's a couple of holotapes, which bit of flavour for the FEV and the testing station, the lab. So that was pretty good. But there was also lots of decent weaponry and ammunition, which we couldn't have carried anyway. Really, there was a minigun in there, too heavy for us, and we're not good with big guns, but still, you know, it's, quite a miss. But one of the most interesting things that was in there that we missed, but there are other places to get one of these, was a stealth boy, which turns you invisible on the screen, but actually only gives you a plus 20% to your sneak skill. So it's not like 100% sneak; it's plus 20, which actually would be pretty good. It'd take us to 55, which is clearly better than 35. So that would have been handy, but we missed it. Will we go back and get all that stuff? No. Bob doesn't know it exists, remember? Unless he's going to have a pathetic dream. I'm sure there were lockers on the wall there. I kind of glanced them, but didn't think anything of it. No, I don't think so. So that was a bit of a oversight. And it wasn't like there was just one. There was a wall full of them. Watch the video back and see it. You'd be like, oh, how did he miss them? So that was that. And there was one other... Oh yeah, another thing. Remember the whole selling debacle? And having to figure out how to sell the stuff and inventory mini game, and you know, apparently there are certain traders in this game that once you talk to them and sell stuff to them, and you come out of the conversation and then go back into a conversation with them again, their caps reset. So you can continually keep doing that, and effectively they've got unlimited caps. I don't know if that's a glitch, whether it's intended, but it happens. Beth in Hub being one of them, the gun store lady. So we could have sold everything that we had in our possession pretty much to her, apart from the really highly expensive stuff, which I think she only had 1,800 caps or so. So we could do that. We can do that with certain traders. The one in the Boneyards, I think he's called Zach, that we found, he's got the most caps. Or a very high amount of caps, so he also has his reset, so he's a good person to sell a lot of stuff to. So we just got to bear that in mind, that we can ultimately sell stuff to certain traders and they've got unlimited caps. I don't know, as I say, I don't know if it's a glitch or not, but hey, just for convenience we will exploit that little situation, I'm not afraid to say. So that was that. Leading on from that, I was umming and ahhing. I was trying to think about what weapon. I'm sure I've seen a weapon that I want to purchase. It was very expensive, but now that we've got a lot of caps and further things to sell, I could now purchase it. But what gun was it? I couldn't remember. It's a combat shotgun. Combat shotgun. Which, to be honest with you, I've got so many different guns that I can't physically carry that I was thinking to myself, the only two guns that I really need is the combat shotgun for close range and the sniper rifle for long range. The Deagle, the submachine gun, I don't think I'm going to need them. I mean, the only reason why I'm carrying the SMG 10mm thing is because if we come across low-level critters that we just want to kill quickly, but not use our ammunition for our big guns, we can just pull that out and just pop them off with a little bit of a weaker weapon. But I think our loadout is going to be the SMG for that purpose, the combat shotgun for close, the sniper rifle for range. We're going to get rid of the normal shotgun, get rid of the hunting rifle, and give the Deagle to Ian, because Ian can only use pistols and unarmed and melee. So the hunting rifle and the shotguns that I've been giving him, and he's not been using them, it's because he can't use them, apparently. So we'll give him the Desert Eagle, we'll give him his knife, and we'll give him 10mm as well, just in case. 10mm pistol, and they will be the weapons that Ian carries about. So like that again, that gives us more weapons that we can just offload, and gives up space for me and him to pick up further loot should we need it. Is that everything? I think so. So there you go, just a little bit of catching up after the last session. I did a little bit of research about some of these little bits that were annoying me, like why isn't Ian wielding a shotgun on, and things like that. So there you go. So without further ado, we're going to now dive in to the proper start of this session, which is us arriving here at the Brotherhood, where we are going to deliver good news to Cabot about the fact that we have come with what has been requested. Probably much to his surprise, because apparently many people have been sent down there and many people have not come back, so we're going to look proud as punch when we announce that we found it. Look how he's strutting up. It's almost a Vulpus-esque strut, that, isn't it? All he needs to do now is put his hands on his hips and look all very... I have returned, you know. And I have what you have asked for.
Hey, you're back. Did you get something?
I did.
Great. But the High Elder said you have to give it to me before I can let you in. Sorry.
I don't want to. He looks like an honest man that's not going to run off with it and stop us from entering. So we'll be a good Bob and do as we're told.
This is great. Hang on while I open the door.
2,000 experience for becoming for becoming an initiate. What? We don't even have to be inducted. There's no words to recite. There's no vows to talk about. Is that just what?
Well, hello. What can I help you with? Go ahead. Well, some of the initiates think we're preparing for war. That's why hardly anyone gets in now. I was surprised when the High Elder told me to let you in.
Okay, so he didn't divulge anything last time, but now that we're initiate, his lips have been loosened. Right, okay, why?
I don't know, but I've heard the High Elder arguing with the other elders.
Ooh.
Go ahead. I greet people at the gates and decide whether to let them in. You and the merchants are about the only ones that get in now because the elders seem like they're preparing for something.
What? Do you know what it could be all about?
I don't know, but I've heard the high... Goodbye.
Okay. So apparently there is some preparations for war going on. That's interesting. That means that there should be lots of ammunition, lots of armors, lots of supplies down here. On the flip side, they might turn around and say, we can't spare you any because we're preparing for war. As if they're going to randomly tell somebody that's just been inducted their plans. But you never know, do you? Look at my innocent face. Do I look like I'm going to blab to anybody? I don't know anybody to blab to be honest with you. I mean, it's not as if we are, like, allied to anybody in particular in these wastelands. Oh. Okay. Oh. Pretty big compound. So what have we got going on here? We've got Brotherhood Guard. We've got a Paladin. A Monitor. Brotherhood Technology. Bob is probably wetting himself right now. He's having to contain his excitement. He is like, look at him like he's something wrong with you. Technology. Technology. Good day, Initiate. How may I help you? Hey there, legs. Could you tell me where I might find our High Elder? Bob's saying. It's being confirmed I'm an Initiate now. Maxon. We've heard that name before from somewhere. Was that in the combat log? Not the combat log, the tape that we picked up in the glow, I think it was. 4th floor? I mean, we shouldn't be surprised. The map suggested there were multiple levels, but this could be a huge compound. We could be spending the next 3 sessions in here. So it makes a change from being out in the dusty old waste, I suppose. If you take the other elevator down to level 4, he should be either in the council room or the elders room. Level 4, thank you very much. You can ask one of the guards on that level. They should know where he is at the moment. Where can I get some better weapons? Talus should be able to help you, or at least tell you who to talk to. During the day, Talus is normally supervising in the training hall. Do you know where that is? No? Training hall is right around the corner. Just go down this corridor, make a left, and go through the door at the end of the corridor, and it will be through the door on your right, where we kind of guessed from us peering across there, but that's fine. Oh, I wonder what training we can get. Thanks, sugar. You know what? Why not? We like learning about things. We like reading about things. If there's anything that we can learn from these people, the training would be good. Well, yes, you're a member of the Brotherhood, but the Elders have put a hold on all training of new initiates. Oh, why? There are rumours about some kind of army. I think the Elders want to concentrate their resources on the ones that are already far enough along their training to make a difference if we do have a big battle on our hands. We strongly believe that training a few fighters extremely well is better than giving mediocre training to a bunch of fighters. Saving lives is one of our primary objectives. You could probably get quite a bit out of the training just by watching Brother Thomas. Or not just by watching, rather. Brother Thomas is the best trainer we have ever had at the Brotherhood. Bob putting forward a passionate case all of a sudden. Well, look, I'm only repeating what I was told. If you talk to Thomas or Taylor, they might be able to make an exception. Oh, well, thanks. Anyway, what have you got to barter with? No, nothing. Bob is acquainting himself nicely here, isn't he? As a demanding person that won't take no for an answer. Bob, what the hell are you playing at? Just do as you're told, will you? Hello, Initiate. Everything is secure. Right. Okay. Come, team. Hopefully you don't mind pets. Anyway, he's not a pet. I do him a disservice by calling Morgan a pet here. He is a fellow companion. He is a protector. He is a vicious beast, not to be trifled with. Rhombus. Isn't rhombus a quadrilateral? Brotherhood Guard. Brotherhood Guard. Michael. Okay. Rhombus is my idol. Hi, Brother Bob. News travels fast. Hello, brother. How can I help you? Please excuse me for asking, but what do you do for our Brotherhood? He's getting right into this. Our Brotherhood nonsense. Nonsense. Wash my mouth out. Bob loves it. Oh, nothing quite as glorious as our paladins. I just run the supply room, checking equipment and other supplies out to people. Oh, I'd like to check something out. How do I do that? You need to have the proper authorization. Only specific people can give authorization to check out items from the supply room. Who can give me authorization? Well, there are quite a few people, actually, but Talus is the person you should probably talk to. You might also want to check in with Mathia. She might be able to help you too. Okay, so where is this Talus? Talus has been mentioned twice now. He's in the... he's a trainer guy. Yes, okay, he's in the training room. Great. And Mathia? Mathia is Matson's assistant. She's technically the High Elder's assistant, but she works with all the other Elders too. She is normally in the Elders' rooms. That's located on the 4th floor. Okay, thanks, bye. What about bartering? Oh, actually, we're getting a bit of bartering here. Oh, just a few stim packs. Okay. And some minigun ammo. Thank you. Let's go speak with Talus then. This was the big guy's Talus. Don't overextend. Brotherhood student. Thomas is the trainer that was deemed to be a good trainer. Can we speak with Thomas? We cannot get there. I cannot get there either. Because the door is shut. We spent too much time gawking, not enough time walking. Right, I don't want to interrupt the class. Hello, you must be the Outsider Initiate. Nice to meet you. What can I do for you? Well, we know who the leader is and we know who's in charge. So I can't... But I just wonder if they would give us further information. So rather than asking, who is it? I'm kind of asking him maybe to provide some more information about Maxon. So the council... there is a council of elders. Led by High Elder Maxon. The elders make all the major decisions around here. If you need to speak with them, you'll find them on the 4th floor. So what do? I am the senior paladin, Rhombus's right-hand man. We're in charge of the paladins and knights. Right now, I'm supervising training exercises. We're getting ready for anything. You're getting ready for what, sorry? There's a bit of a hesitation there. There are rumours of a large force moving around in the mountains and desert. With the missing caravans and these rumours, we're just playing it safe. I have some information about that, if you ever need it. How can I get some weapons and equipment? In a hurry, are we? As an initiate, you are entitled to a few things. I'll put in a clearance for combat armour and 3 orders for ammunition. Bullets of your choice. Just see Michael in the next room for the supplies. I've got combat armour. What do you think I'm dressed in? I haven't come here for combat armour. I've come here for what the flipping hell you're wearing, pal. Where do I get that high-tech stuff? I don't know. You may have proven yourself to be an initiate, but that doesn't mean we start handing over weapons to someone that might not be qualified. Especially an outsider, no offence. What do I have to do now? Climb the highest mountain? But I really need some better firepower. Bob now sounds like a spoiled child. You've built quite a reputation for yourself. The people I've checked with hold you in high regard. I don't think you need any help. You seem quite capable. However, if you help me with a little problem, I might be able to reward you with something. A little problem. What's the problem? I sent one of our initiates out to the hub a short while back, and we haven't heard back from him. If you can find out what happened to him, I'd be very grateful. A treasure hunt? Well, a treasure hunt for a person. Obviously, we'll have to start investigations in the hub. We need to do this before we get anywhere near the Deathclaws, of course. I mean, this combat armour is decent, but it's not... I don't think it's Deathclaw fighting worthy, if I'm being honest. I need a combat shotgun, and I need a power armour before I'm anywhere near a Deathclaw. And if the gunrunners have to die in some kind of ambush before that happens, so be it. But hey, it's better than us dying, isn't it? And that's, as I said before, that doesn't necessarily eliminate us from carrying out the quest. Oh, it's not even a quest, is it? But handing over the regulator transmission to Zimmerman, it just might mean that we have to take on the regulators ourselves rather than with the assistance of the blades, which, given we might be in power armor at that point, regulators, bring it on, I say. I'll check it. Well, clearly we're going to check it out. Thank you. I'll remember this, and when I've seen that you've gained enough experience, I might be able to give you something special from our order. Special, you say? As in, that kind of special? I'd say, oh, he's got his helmet off, so, you know, if he's smirking away, perhaps we can just get a bit of an inkling as to what he means. Okay, nothing, thanks. I don't want to. I don't want to interrupt Thomas mid-flow. So once the person walks back, I will. It's kind of cool that we address the same as these guys. So we can't interrupt, you see. So we do actually look like an initiate. We've got our combat armor on. Okay, children. Today we will be going over some martial arts. In close combat, the technique you use depends on your opponent's size, reach, and quickness. If given the opportunity, test your opponent. Don't rush the attack. Look at Morgan. All right, my little one. Try to hurt poor old Gramps. Whoosh. You see how he lost his balance? Overextending yourself leaves you open for a counter-attack. When you attack, be sure not to overextend. Why is overextending so bad? You idiot! If you have the opportunity for a kill, shouldn't you go for it? That's a lot to risk your life over. Overextending leaves you inside vulnerable to a counter-attack. One little shove will land you right in your ass. Look at this, we're gaining skill points. Okay, let's give another young punk a try at Gramps. That's cool, we're just watching and we're actually getting... skill points. Not that we're ever going to use unarmed or melee combat, but hey, it's pretty cool that you get skill points from just watching. Not bad. That last move almost got me. Right, let's see what we're going to be picking up weapon-wise. Oh, only scribes and paladins are allowed in this room. I have something to pick up. Oh, so we've got to get it from this guy. Okay, let me see here. Ah yes, you do have authorization to check something out. A good defense is the best offense, or was it the other way around? Well, it doesn't matter. Here's your armor. Be sure to take care of it. I can't give out more than one set. Was there another item you needed? Yes, I have something else to pick up. Ammunition. Oh, something else. Sorry, I must have missed it. Let me see. Ah, yes, you do have authorization to check something out. Okay, you need some ammunition, do you? Well, what kind do you need? I don't really need any, to be honest with you. I'll go with the Magnum ammo, though, because that's the Desert Eagle ammo, I think, and that's what Ian's going to be using. And if he starts wielding that gun willy-nilly, he might burn through ammo quite quick. So we'll go for that one. All right, I've got some. There you go. Thank you, that's it. Now, apparently... There you go, we're 106. When you get given weapons or ammunition, or you buy it from a shop, it goes in your inventory, even if it takes you over your carry capacity. So, because we picked it up from him, you'll notice that we're over capacity, which is 100 for us, yet we've still managed to pick it up and carry it around with us. So, that is a little kind of, you can utilise that to your advantage, being over carry capacity. Little tip there too. There's these little nuances of this game that you can find quite a lot of. As you go through. But anyway, we could end up giving it to Ian when we need to lighten our load a little bit. But so far so good. Things are looking up. We've got some weaponry. Well, we've got some ammunition. We've got combat armor, which we didn't need, but we can sell it for a nice price, of course. And we're getting to get acquainted with people. We've got, what's he called? Michael? Taylor's? Mr. Trainer Man? Thomas? Kung Fu Ninja Man? Rhombus, who sounds very important. And a couple of Brotherhood guards. Looking good. Keep up the good work. Thanks very much, guys. Always a pleasure, never a chore. Let's go disturb Rhombus. I don't know if it's a good idea. Disturb it. Who is there? It's only me, sorry.
May I help you?
Oh, he's got a face and a voice. He must be important. Sorry, I mean, can I ask you a few questions? What a way to introduce yourself to a very important person. Okay, tell me about yourself.
I am Rhombus, head of the Paladins. I train those willing to learn.
His voice sounds very familiar. Okay, can you teach me some stuff?
Stuff? I could teach you how to fight, if you had any ability. But the High Elder decreed no training of new recruits until the threat of invasion passes.
What threat?
It is not my place to answer. See the High Elder if you wish.
Okay. I don't think he's going to be caving into our pleas, do you?
What do you want?
How cowardly are you? Some of the options in conversations in this game are absolutely hilarious, honestly. Can you imagine? We've just been initiated. We've got like the combat armor on his big decked out power armor dude, head of the Paladins, and we're going to come out with a line like that. Are you having a laugh? Death Wish? We got inducted into the Brotherhood, and then we were turfed out within 10 minutes. And there endeth our time with them. Was that everything?
I said,
Oh!
I am Rhombus, head of the Paladins. I train those willing to learn.
I said, did you not hear me the first time? No, because I didn't ask you what the Paladins did the first time.
The scribes copy the plans for the weapons, and the knights make them. The Paladins protect the Brotherhood from harm.
So scribes copy plans, knights make weapons, paladins do the fighting. What kind of harm can there be?
Many covet our technology. We have at least 4 attacks a week.
Oh.
From raiders to just people who want to steal what we have.
Raiders would literally try to come here and steal your stuff? Are they clearly raiders with no brains? Okay, asking for a history.
Talk to Vree in the main library.
Okay, thank you. Anything you can tell me about the surrounding area?
The hub and the boneyard are south, mountains are east, and desolate wasteland north. Whoever goes there never returns.
Any good rumors lately?
I do not put stock in rumors.
Just one? If it was Volpus, maybe. No, it's fine. It's fine. Thank you, Mr. Miserable. Goodness me. That was enlightening. So who are these people? Brotherhood Guard, Brotherhood Guard, Brotherhood Guard. The barracks, mate, the sleeping quarters. You shouldn't be in here, Initiate. Please leave, you shouldn't be in here. Let's go up quickly before we upset them. Come on, let's not trigger combat if we can't help it. More guards. And they're on duty so they can't talk. Right, we're just over the 30-minute mark and we are at the elevator about to go down to another level of the Brotherhood compound. So, taking a quick pause. Join me in the next video. Oh dear. When we continue our exploration of this place.